After a summer that saw seismic shifts rock the very foundations of the Toronto Maple Leafs, are we truly witnessing the final audacious strokes of a masterpiece in the making? Or is this merely the opening act of a high-stakes gamble that could define the franchise for years to come? The air in Toronto is thick, with a mixture of anticipation and unease. Mitch Marner, a cornerstone of the team's identity for so long, is gone, a gaping void left in his wake. In his place, new faces like Matthias Maxelli, Nicholas Roy, and Dakota Joshua have arrived, promising a different kind of grit and depth. Yet as the crisp autumn air signals the imminent arrival of NHL training camps, an insider report has dropped like a thunderclap, suggesting that the Maple Leafs' busy offseason is far from over. This isn't just about tweaking the edges, it's about a strategic, calculated move to reshape the very DNA of the roster, and it involves two familiar names that could soon be wearing different colors. David Pagnotta, a trusted voice in the hockey world, recently sent ripples through the league with his report in the fourth period. The message was clear, concise, and utterly impactful. Also on the Leafs, forwards David Kampf and Calle Jarnkrok remain available for trade. For a team that has already undergone such significant transformation, this revelation isn't just news, it's a declaration of intent. It signals that General Manager Brad Treliving and the Leafs brass are not content to rest on their laurels. They are actively seeking further avenues to optimize their roster, to find that elusive perfect balance, and to create the financial flexibility necessary to truly contend. The implications are profound, and as the countdown to the 2025-26 season continues, all eyes will undoubtedly be fixed on Toronto, watching to see which pieces will be moved next in this intricate, high-stakes puzzle. To truly understand the rationale behind potentially moving David Kampf and Calle Jarnkrok, one must first look at the current landscape of the Maple Leafs roster. The recent additions, while bolstering depth and versatility, have created a significant surplus of bottom six forwards. Suddenly, the once guaranteed spots for players like Kampf and Jarnkrok are no longer so certain. The competition for ice time will be fierce, and in a league governed by the unforgiving realities of the salary cap, carrying players with significant cap hits in roles that could be filled by less expensive alternatives becomes a luxury a team like the Maple Leafs simply cannot afford. This isn't a slight against either player's ability, it's a cold, hard assessment of roster construction and financial prudence. The financial imperative is perhaps the most compelling reason for these potential trades. According to Puckpedia, the Maple Leafs currently possess a paltry sum of under $2 million in cap space. In the high-stakes world of NHL general management, that's not just tight, it's suffocating. This meager cap cushion is far from ideal, especially when considering the monumental tasks still facing the team. Finding a legitimate top six forward to adequately replace the offensive firepower and playmaking prowess of Mitch Marner. That kind of talent doesn't come cheap, and without significant cap relief, the options remain severely limited. Both Kampf and Jarnkrok carry cap hits that, while not astronomical individually, become substantial when viewed through the lens of the team's current financial predicament and their projected roles. David Kampf is signed through the 2026-27 season with a cap hit of $2.4 million. Calle Jarnkrok, on the other hand, commands a $2.1 million cap hit for the upcoming 2025-26 campaign. For players who would likely slot into the third or fourth lines, these figures represent a considerable allocation of resources. Freeing up even one of these contracts, let alone both, would provide the Maple Leafs with invaluable breathing room, allowing them to pursue a higher impact player or simply build a more balanced and cost-effective roster. It's a strategic sacrifice, a willingness to part with reliable pieces in pursuit of a greater, more impactful prize. While the Maple Leafs might be looking to move on from Kampf and Jarnkrok, it's crucial to understand that both players still possess significant value around the league. This isn't a fire sale of unwanted assets, it's a strategic divestment of pieces that no longer perfectly align with Toronto's evolving vision, but which could be excellent fits for other organizations. Teams looking to upgrade their bottom six, add defensive reliability, or enhance their special teams units will undoubtedly be intrigued. Consider David Kampf. While his offensive numbers may not jump off the page, he posted 5 goals and 13 points in 59 games last season. His true value lies in his exceptional defensive play. He is a penalty-killing specialist, a relentless forechecker, and a player who consistently makes life difficult for opposing top lines. In today's NHL, where defensive responsibility and penalty kill efficiency are paramount, a player of Kampf's caliber is a highly sought-after commodity. Furthermore, Kampf is a wizard at the face-off, a skill that is consistently undervalued until a critical draw is lost. He has won more than half of his face-offs in 7 out of his 8 NHL seasons, including an impressive 51.2% last season. This kind of consistent, reliable performance in key defensive situations makes him an attractive option for any team looking to solidify its depth and special teams. Calle Jarnkrok, despite an injury-shortened last season where he managed just 1 goal and 7 points in 19 games, also brings a compelling skill set to the table. When healthy, he is a proven source of secondary offensive production. He has recorded at least 30.6 times in his career, including a career-high 20 goals and 39 points in 73 games during the 2022-23 season with Toronto. This offensive upside, combined with his remarkable versatility, makes him a valuable asset. Jarnkrok can seamlessly transition between all 3 forward positions, center, left wing, and right wing, offering a coach immense flexibility in constructing their lines. For a team seeking a reliable veteran who can contribute offensively and fill multiple roles across the lineup, Jarnkrok represents a smart, relatively short-term investment. His contract, expiring at the end of the upcoming season, also offers an appealing element of flexibility for a potential acquiring team. These potential trades are not isolated events. They are integral components of a larger, overarching strategic imperative for the Toronto Maple Leafs. This isn't merely about shedding salary for the sake of it, it's about creating the necessary financial runway to pursue the next significant piece of the puzzle. The departure of Mitch Marner has left a void in the top 6, a creative engine that needs to be replaced if the Leafs are to truly compete for the Stanley Cup. The cap space generated by moving Kampf and/or Jarnkrok would be directly earmarked for acquiring that legitimate top 6 forward, a player who can seamlessly integrate with the likes of Auston Matthews, William Nylander, and Morgan Rielly and elevate the team's offensive prowess. General Manager Brad Treliving is under immense pressure to deliver. He inherited a team with immense talent, but also significant cap constraints and a history of playoff disappointments. His moves this summer, from the Marner trade to the targeted additions, indicate a clear vision to build a more balanced, resilient, and financially flexible roster. The potential trades of Kampf and Jarnkrok are a continuation of this strategic overhaul, a testament to the fact that Treliving is not afraid to make tough decisions, even if they involve popular or reliable players. This is about prioritizing the long-term health and success of the franchise, about creating an environment where the core can thrive and new talent can be integrated without financial handcuffs. It's about a team evolving, shedding its skin, and preparing for a future that, while uncertain, is brimming with the promise of a new identity and renewed ambition. The Toronto Maple Leafs are in the midst of a fascinating transformation, a period of calculated risk and strategic maneuvering that could ultimately define their trajectory for the coming seasons. The potential trades of David Kampf and Calle Jarnkrok are more than just roster adjustments. They are clear signals of intent, demonstrating a commitment to cap flexibility and the relentless pursuit of a legitimate top 6 forward to fill the void left by Marner. This is a team that refuses to stand still, constantly seeking to optimize, to innovate, and to build a roster capable of finally conquering its long-standing demons. The journey is far from over, and the next few weeks promise to be as captivating as any playoff series. So, what's your take, Leafs Nation? Are these the right moves to unlock the team's true potential, or do you worry about losing valuable depth? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you're as gripped by this strategic chess match as we are, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for all the latest insights.